Microphone. Microphone. Okay, wow, look, everything's gonna load in first try today. Very nice. Sorry, my ring light position got a little weird yesterday. Assuming it would be my cat's fault, I'm sure. But yeah, the only overlay I really have to worry about loading in now is actual one for gameplay and whatever, because I changed all the other ones and they're videos now, so they don't load in from online or anything. Not like I had any problems with those, because I think those were through Streamlabs, but this one is online through, I think, Stream Elements still. But I'll be working on that soon enough. I just don't really know what I want to do with it. I don't want to do too much and have it be so busy, but I still want them to be themed the same, if that makes sense. But yeah. Today, what should we do today? I feel like we should follow up, finish the remaining Heavensward raid, but I'm not sure. There's definitely other things we could do. What other things, though? That's the question. So busy here, I still can't get over it. I feel like maybe we could do something kind of chill, or more chill, today, because I did have a rough time trying to get to sleep, so I'm a little exhausted, but I still wanted to get on here. I just, I don't know, I said I was gonna hold off on doing some of the patches, but maybe we could do a patch today. That would probably be nice. I feel like that kind of sounds like a nice time. Yeah, I think my instinct says read another day, I guess. Oh, I guess that decides it. I guess we are going to see where the first Post-Shadowbringers patch. Let me change the title real quick since I wasn't sure what I was gonna do. Okay. I don't mean to be in a fate. Be 5.1, right? All right. So, let's see. I'm gonna get my bearings back for main story. What's it been like? A day? So dramatic. Don't mind, I just completely got lost. That's okay. For some reason when I get here, I just don't remember where to go. People here. Not kind of the case for everywhere, though. Okay. Let's see what Tataru has to say. Welcome in, Ryzen. Yo, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. I finished Shadowbringers, the Until November most recent expansion in this game. And I was gonna put off the story of the patches afterwards for a while, but I've only managed to put it off for like a day, so doing alright. How about you? I'm doing pretty good. I don't have as much coffee stored up and ready for today as I usually do, but it'll be fine. But I'm glad you're doing alright. Econics, gods, it's good to see you. I hope your being here means you've had your fill of rest. Yes, I had one day without a main story, so I'm ready to go. Not so much as 40 winks. That's what I'll say. You're too selfless, that's your problem. But you'll be no good to anyone if you don't take a break every once in a while. Anyway, not much has happened since your last visit. I had planned for you to meet that helper I told you about, but he refuses to answer his link pearl. I do hope he's alright. That's not very good. We've been exchanging messages with the Eorzine Alliance throughout, though. They say fighting has finally stopped at the Gimlet Dark, and the Empire showed no sign of movement. Which means we might actually have a moment to ourselves for a change. Seeing as you're back, maybe you could tell me more about your time in the First? Great. Oh, and if you don't mind, I'd like to ask Flamin to join us. She'll want to know what happened to Minfilia, and I think it's best she hears it from you. We'll meet you on the terrace at the House of Splendors. Okay. They're gonna make me work for figuring out where to go there. Should just be able to go back out here. I made the grave mistake of trying to go to sleep early when that's not what I'm used to. So I just ended up being awake for a lot of hours, doing nothing, trying to go to sleep. Get it sorted out at some point. Then maybe we'll be able to throw in every now and then some jazzy morning streams. think they'll be jazzy, but they'll be something. Take me a second to get up here. Do some climbing, it seems. Okay, yeah, stairs are over here. This should be the way to go. Oh, not quite. We need more stairs. Which there aren't. So not quite. Aha, there we go. I just went too quickly through another door. Come in. Iconics. My, it has been too long. Taro did mention that I'd be joining you, did she not? Thank you. Words cannot express how I've longed to know more of the first. This world when Philia had sacrificed so much to save. Come, rest your feet. Taro should be arriving shortly. So excited to see everything's gonna connect to Endwalker in November. I wonder where the plot's gonna go from the end of Shadowbringers. And so, when Philia chose to pass on her gifts to the next Oracle, who Thancred named Reem, to have such a burden thrust upon her as a child, only to embrace it when given the choice. Hey, my game crashed. That never happens. Sorry. Let me close it real quick and sort that out. Leave my microphone on. My goodness. It's been a long time since I had one of those errors. Not sure what that's for. It'll only take a second. I used to get those errors constantly, like years ago. But it's been a really long time since I got one, I think. Good timing, right? I know from at least the Stormblood 2 Shadowbringers patches in between those two expansions, we were getting about a patch on a stream. So if we wanted to, we could get a whole patch done today, I imagine. I don't want to rush and then, not so much rush, but I don't want to run out of story too fast, so I kind of wanted to spread it out. But I'm not sure if we'll be able to. But we'll see. I love logging out of the game in areas you're not used to, and then you get a really nice loading screen that you are not used to when you load back in. Normally I feel like the ones you see are for, like, you know, the main cities where you typically end up logging out. For a while there, years ago, I pretty much only existed within the confines of the golden saucer. I rarely logged out anywhere but that. Speaking of which, what is today? Today's only Friday. Forgot my jumbo cactpot tickets for the previous week, so I went to go check to see if I won anything. I had to buy tickets for the next week, which doesn't happen very often, so I was a little disappointed, but it's okay. Ah, Tara's gone now. Alright, we did this. We were in the middle of this cutscene. What an unfortunate time. We will try and skip to where we were. I'm not sure if we were too far into this cutscene. And we said that. I think we were actually here. Econics, might I ask a favor when you return to me first? Tell Reen what I cannot. Tell her. Thank you. And I would offer thanks to you as well for staying with her till the end. Begging your pardon, but could I have a word? Who is that? Real. I hope you're here to tell me you've received word from our helper. I wish. Nay, I've not a peep out of him. And it's been a good long while now, too bloody long. On account of which, I'm going to sneak over the border and see if I can get a signal to him from closer up. But what if they catch you? There must be another way. Well, it ain't as if we can ask Thancred to do it. Besides, I should have no trouble picking me way through Gimlet now that the fighting's died down. Gods know there's enough shadows to hide in. And it beats waiting around here twiddling me thumbs. Any road, I just thought I'd let you know. Now I'd best be. I thought you were just gonna walk away. Ugh, I nearly forgot. Pearl's at the stones, and she wants a word. Something to do with with the patients? I was getting ready to examine them again when I left. That's ominous. Not just with the music, but that doesn't help. We'd best head back then, I'm sure it's important. To the rising stones. Down from here? Hell yeah. Love how people's characters aren't loaded in yet, so there's just like loose chocobos running everywhere. Peace, everybody. There we go. Okay. I feel like we just did this. Seems she's still examining them. Oh, I do hope it's nothing bad. One can hope. Voice time. Mm. You doing patches was a bad idea. Just kidding. I'm afraid that. Ugh. Great. Great news. Thanks, Crow. Hmm. Great. Great news. Our little dance. Get them out. Everything. I forgot we haven't done that yet. I forgot we were not out of the clear of worrying about things. We've been in the first for so long. Great. Okay. We still have plenty to worry about. Nice. Oh. Wait, come here. not sure what the logistics are of us just hopping back over here. I guess we'll see. Ooh, the Crystarium. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Okay. Silly overlays. Okay. I feel like it's been some time since we've been here, but it has not. I guess it has. Most of the story and most of the end of the whole Shadowbringer story was not here, so we're very far away from here, actually. Alright. Meconics, you are returned. I hope your time in the source was suitably restful. Yes. But, of course it wasn't. Go on. They're corporeal either. Those signs of instability. By the gods, the possibility never even occurred to me. If you have returned in the hope that my research has yielded a solution, you will be sorely disappointed. 'Tis but a mercy we have the likes of Mistress Kryl and Master Matoya to keep our friend's body safe while we wrestle with the problem. But they cannot forestall the separation of body and soul indefinitely. The others must be told. Cattail. Yep, you can sit there, you're fine. I love how this would have been a really big reveal and moment if I'd played Shadowbringers when it came out and I've been waiting for a patch, but I'm so pissed. Like yesterday. Or the day before. It's funny. Interesting. Not good, guys. I hate to tell you. I hate to break it to you, besties. Right, hang on. Right. Nice of him. Where's my...
One sure method.
I don't know how long the desktop audio was muted. I apologize. No idea. Hopefully it was just one of the last times I had to mute it.
Oh.
Bonk.
What was that for?
How can you even entertain such thoughts? You owe your life to the Warrior of Light, and you don't get to die unless she says so.
Yeah.
Your followers await your divine judgment.
What did you just...
If the two of you have finished, perhaps we could return to our discussion? Rather than dwelling upon the multiple failed attempts at transference, I think it would behoove us to focus on the solitary success. I I would draw your attention to the fact that our friend can travel between worlds possessed not only of her body and soul, but her personal effects besides. This is no different from the teleportation magics to which we are all accustomed. Magics that allow for the transportation of those inanimate objects one considers to be an extension of oneself.
Are you suggesting that simply by considering us her possessions, she could carry our souls back to the source upon her person?
Well, it would be nice if things were that simple for a change.
I was worrying.
But vague notions of ownership seem a rather tenuous thing to stake our lives on. So much as a moment of doubt on her part and we'd be left floating in the rift.
Milady hath the right of it. The requisite fixity of belief would be too much to ask even of our friend. Yet were we to immure our souls within an object in her possession, mayhap then our safe passage could be assured. White Auracite would, I believe, serve as a suitable vessel for this purpose. It was conceived to imprison the massy soul of an Ascian, and should house one of ours with relative ease.
Just using those up, aren't we?
We would need only to ensure our soul's safe preservation inside the stone, and identify a means by which they might be transferred back unto our vacant bodies.
Soul preservation and transference. I believe I know of someone who may be able to assist us. On the far shore of the source, there stands a great palace built by the elves. It was forsaken in the wake of the flood, but a certain Numo chose to make their home there soon after. Though they have long lived as a recluse, they once occupied a place of honor in Verbert's royal court, and it is said that none in all of Norvrant is more knowledgeable than they on matters of the soul.
Well, I've no objection to seeking a helping hand, but if they've gone to such lengths to hide themselves away from the world, what makes you think they'd be willing to lend us one?
A worthy question. Years ago, I myself tried and failed to solicit their cooperation in the battle against the Sin Eaters. No sooner had I begun to make my plea than they unleashed a swarm of their familiars upon me.
Nice.
Unlike me, however, you have curried favor with the Fate Folk.
That's true.
By that merit alone, I am hopeful that they would grant you an audience. They may still be inclined to turn you away, of course, but if their knowledge might feasibly facilitate your return home, we have to try.
Okay. In Cosmos, that is, the place we seek. Stands on the opposite shore of the source. I'll arrange for a boat to carry us there. Whilst thou journeyest thither, I think it best to devote mine energies to the creation of the White Auracite. By thy leave, of course. The process requireth no small amount of time, and should the Numo consent to lend us their aid, we will have need of a suitable vessel ere long. Agreed. I would ask the rest of you to meet me in Sullen, and do be prepared for a warm reception. Sorry, my cat's the devil, so. Alright. Get out of here and go where we're supposed to be. I don't remember exactly where that is. How far? Should walk quite a ways, I guess. Simba, stop. Simba, hang on. Yeah, that was loud. Alright, my cat's, Satan, and I haven't slept, and I don't have enough coffee today. Hello, Auroros. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a good day. Welcome in. I decided to put off the raids for a little while, and we're doing a bit of the first patch after Shadowbringers today to just kind of chill out. Yeah. We've got a hell of a walk to where we're going, so. This was really the best way to go from, but we're already on the way, so. Nice, yeah, I just want to do something a little more relaxed today, so. I'm worried I'm not gonna be able to put off the patches very long. I want that sweet, sweet story, you know? Right. Yeah, I hope you're also having a good day. I didn't have a lot of time to spend doing anything else on the game last night. I also didn't get a chance to watch any videos for the raids, so that was another good reason to do them a different day. Just kind of relax and do some story today. Mine's going good. Had a bit of a day off. Hope yours is going okay. It's going okay. That's about as good as I can give it. My sleep schedule is just really messed up right now. But I should be getting it in order soon. There's just a lot of stuff going on, but things are going to calm down in the next day or so. But yeah, thank you. It's okay. I think some story and just playing the game and chilling on here with everybody should pick up a little bit. Told you before, I think that music is really aggressive for just a little cutscene. As I told you before, I'd scarcely set foot on the palace grounds when I was sent upon by our host familiars, and I expect our reception today to be no different, which is why I propose we march through the main gate, weapons drawn. It's a little aggressive. I'm sorry, but we are not going... Are we not here to petition for assistance? You can't honestly think barging in looking for a fight is going to persuade them. Actually, I believe the Exarch may have the right of it. They've no doubt poured a great deal of time and energy into their creations. Were I them, I should be most interested to meet with those who could overcome my defenses. As would any true seeker of knowledge. And there is little we can say or do to convince them to help us if we know nothing of their character, nor less why they chose to hide themselves from the world. But if we can seize their interest, mayhap we can earn ourselves an audience. Looks like a fair thing to try. Weapons drawn it is, then. Though I must say, Exarch, you certainly seem to be enjoying all of this. He doesn't get to eat out much. He's finally got his hair out, okay? He can breathe. That hood was getting a little sweaty, I imagine. Do I? Well, I will not deny that I enjoy the thought of fighting alongside you all, rather than pacing about inside the Crystal Tower. You both seem to be in rather high spirits, if you ask me. Not that I'm surprised. Your moods invariably improve when Mekonix is around. What exactly are you implying? You averted a calamity, and the light which seemed destined to consume her has been extinguished. It is only natural that we'd be pleased to see her. Yes, well, you'll have plenty of time to celebrate her good health after we've finished here. Of course. Then let us proceed to the palace. Oh, okay. Not quite what I was expecting. I don't know why I wasn't, but oh boy. Simba, please stop. Okay. Really hope this dungeon isn't crazy. I said I was gonna go for a kind of more chill day on here, and then we get thrown into a dungeon. Not even an hour in, right? You wanna go slow, use the trust, and go at your own pace, nice and calm that way. You know, that's a good suggestion. I didn't think about that. I think that is what I'll do. that way I can relax and I won't have to be worried about anybody. I don't know, like you said, just really calm. I guess that's all I have to choose from right now, so may as well. It is certainly more calm. As with people, it's all about gotta go fast. Yeah, normally I don't mind that too much, even if I don't know anything about the dungeon, but I just don't have it in me to go super quick and speed through stuff today. Just very tired. But it's alright. I'll be getting back to normal soon. Alright, let's see. Alize is gonna be my little dance partner. I'm sure she'll be thrilled. I mean that I didn't expect the crystal exarch to be tanking. I kind of just like clicked on it and didn't really. Whoa! Oh my god. Well, maybe he's not doing much. Come on, oh, there we go. Okay. I just for some reason assumed because of I don't know all the magic he's doing that he'd be some type of like a caster, I guess. I don't know. Normally everything would be going so fast in a dungeon I wouldn't have time to even look at the chat. Any other day though, I'm pretty used to dungeons and trials, even going into them blind, which used to be unheard of for me at this point, just not today. He's a jack of all trades to be filler when Dad Crit isn't around. Yeah. Who's gonna tank for us when Dad Crit's away? Certainly is a bit slow. It almost makes it feel like, especially because the like story duties that you go into with just other characters in the story. They have so many similar like dungeon. I feel like my webcam is so messed up today. They have so many similar like dungeon-esque mechanics in them, so that like because these go a little bit slower when you're not with people, which is fine because I just feel like going a little slower at this today. You guys gonna do this? This seems like something. Eee, I don't like statues coming to life. Not the dungeon for me. Oh yeah. Hell yeah, it's Eddie. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. We are just taking it super chill today. We're doing our first Post-Shadowbringers patch. And we're just running this dungeon with with our friends, so that I just wanted a much slower, chill pace today. Not something I choose often, but yeah, super chill day. Don't have to worry about too much, just going at my own pace. It's nice to not be as afraid of dungeons in trials and the likes anymore. Swoosh and flick. Okay, but it is nice to have the option to still chill out when wanted. Ah. Eee, scary. No offense. Okay, do you want to attack them? There we go. Get them away. It's hard when you're doing these because you can't necessarily like not walk in first because they kind of follow you.
Leave the healing to me.
Kind of hard to not be the first one that they kind of go for, I guess. But yeah, just having a chill day. Of course, I've got a break from streaming to get some stuff done. I'll be relaxing, but I've got a break to get. I just forgot all my words. I've got a little break from streaming Saturday because that's not normally on my schedule, and I honestly might take Saturday and Sunday just to kind of rest and get stuff back in order. I haven't decided that yet. I will post something here for sure, updating it if I do decide to do that. No boss still is it now? Okay. I don't want to waste my technical step when we're about to get to a boss at some point soon, I'm sure. Eee. Oh, that cast bar up there sure does help. It's nice. I'm glad we did that, whatever day that was, yesterday. I think it was before the raids, so yeah. Normally, I find it really fun. You know, it's kind of over the top sometimes how quickly people zip through dungeons. I find some of the fun to be in just running around like, oh my god, like what's happening? Why is everything going so fast? You look, we did use Devilment, so we will mess up our opener, but it's alright, you know why? Because we're not here with people. Back it up, guys. It's so fun that they all back up when I do. Right, the first boss will have brooms that will progress from one side to the other. First one. You want to avoid getting hit by them as they sweep while avoiding puddles on the ground. Thank you very much. I can't believe Alize didn't let me know the mechanics. Thank you. Brooms, progress from one side to the other. Okay, cool. Thank you. Gotcha. Okay. I don't want to, I scooted too far, so my opener is going to be a little messed up, but it's okay. Doesn't matter. Back it up with these guys. As I kind of zoomed out. Okay, shit, there's brooms. I don't know what I get hit by, but I am trying to avoid the brooms and the puddles at the same time. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Okay, that's fine. Goodness. I would have been lost without knowing this. I feel like I should be up there with it. Oh good. I picked to do that just in time. Sheesh. Okay. Yeah, now they're moving. Well done. Okay. Sorry, I didn't see any of those. I saw them all at once. See rooms. More puddles this time. That's okay. Shit. Interesting. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oops. Sorry, that was totally on me. I was expecting things to go a lot more similar to the first time. That's okay. I forgot what I was doing. Okay, yeah. That's okay.
Let's give them a go.
It went alright. At least they won't get mad at me for dancing around so much. Jeez. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Heal me up, my friends. Please. Alright, well, do it, please. Alright, there's the puddles. They'll just kind of come in here, so, oh shit. Jeez. Here come the brooms. I think I got gotten by one of them. Whee! Oh, fuck, sorry. I tried my best. I imagine that probably doesn't get to go for so many rounds when got regular people in here, because I imagine they can probably get him down a bit quicker than this. Alright. Didn't die, so I'm gonna consider didn't die just the win for today. Works for me. Honestly, don't recall. It's been a while since I was in there last. The gear from here looks amazing. Really? I can't use these shoes. Oh, they are nice. I imagine the shoes are probably the least exciting of the majority of it, but... Wow. That is some scenery for a dungeon. Goodness. They really stepped it up so much. Hello? Oh, there they are. Like, obviously, like, it's, like, gotten better through, like, however long. Sorry, don't really know what I'm trying to say. But with Shadowbringers especially, I've noticed just the amount of detail and environment and everything that goes into all the dungeons. Gotta kind of ration my coffee today because I don't have much. I don't have much creamer to go with it either, so. I hate a lot of the flavored ones, so I have one that kind of just makes it, it just brings out the coffee taste a little bit. It's like this, like Italian espresso roast or something. Kind of just makes it taste a little fancier, but it doesn't really add like a really like aggressive like vanilla taste or anything like that. But it is gone. We didn't have to deal with PS3 on this DLC, so they could go more for visuals. That is absolutely right. I forgot about that. Got a bracelet. Still not for me, but it's alright. Might use it someday. Really pretty. Hmm? Ah. Please get them. Tell them to leave me alone. He gets them. Eventually. I feel like the anchor got him off me a little bit quicker, but it's okay. His job. But yeah, forgot they didn't have to deal with PS3 for this one. PS3 is what I almost started playing on a long time ago. Way back before when I was talking about, when I first started playing it when I was still in school, in like 2016. Way before then. And it was honestly so... I was quite young. I was just going... I used to just get like every like demo free trial thing I could get on my PS3. And I was going through there. I hadn't played any Final Fantasy games, but it sounded fun. And the process of trying to get it all set up on the PS3, trying to use like the little browser for like setting up a whole Square Enix account and all of that stuff was so frustrating that I just gave up. I just did not play. I also don't remember if you needed, I feel like they had a lot of games back then. I don't think you needed PlayStation Plus to play it. But I just gave up. I tried a few times and I was like, okay, this isn't working. It's just not working. I could have been playing it since like a really long time ago. I kind of wish I did, honestly. I really like regret the fact that I gave up on it before I even got to like open the game. It would have been so cool if I'd been playing for that long. Had to be terrible. Yeah, it was. I used to use the PS3 like browser to go on there. I mean, I could have, it would have been a lot easier to... At some point I just decided it wasn't worth trying to do. And I would just get the pictures like off my computer, put it on a flash drive, whatever. But I was so blown away by the fact that the PS3 had a browser that I would like go on, I would use the browser to like go like online and just like save wallpapers and stuff. But yeah, the PS3 browser was so awful, and trying to navigate anything. The websites for this game honestly still are not set up the greatest. They're very confusing, very frustrating.
So be it.
So yeah, that was awful. I really wish I hadn't given up though. If I'd known how much I would have come to love that game, I could have been playing it since. I honestly feel like that must have been like... It was probably like, if it wasn't 2013, it was probably around 2014. So I could have been playing it for a really long time. I doubt it would have like progressed like super far, but I would have loved it. I can't believe I was like that close to like setting it all up and playing it, and I was like, ah, this is too frustrating. Enix says it so you don't need PlayStation Plus, that's why it's on Xbox yet, because Microsoft makes all online games require Xbox Live. Yeah, kind of another good reason that I'm glad that we only had, not really by choice, it's just kind of what we started out with and had, PlayStation consoles, and PC of course, when I was younger. That's been really a lot of the reason that I just haven't really found getting an Xbox worth it. I had one for a while. Wasn't my choice to get, but had one for a while and then ended up trading it for another PS4. But yeah, it's nice that it is one of the things that you don't need PlayStation Plus for. And that does definitely make a lot of sense as to why isn't and probably won't be on Xbox. They're missing out right now, but they're sweating. That's just gonna, the popularity of it, if someone wants to try it, is just gonna draw them farther away from their Xbox. Very cool, boss. Would you like to get them? Oh, good, mess up your first time. Okay. At least we can do our whole opener this time. Back here with my homies. Alright. Ooh, what's happening? Ooh. Oh, he's picking something up. I'm not picking something up. What do I do with this? Alright. I'll just assume I did it okay. Go spawn seeds, you gotta interact with it, move it off the grass. Okay. I think that's what I did. I honestly just watched what the Exarch was doing. Eee. Jeez. Goodness. Seeing the cast bar there really does make it a lot easier to remember attack names and what they do. Because they're so in your field of vision, I guess. Alright. Let's get these seeds. Hi, seed. Onto the grass. Off the grass. One puts the seed down. Oh, okay. Cool. I didn't put it down last time. Whoop. Ooh, we're not gonna go that time. Oh, hey, we did. Ooh. We are a little low on health. A little bit. Do not mess up my dance, ma'am. Buttons pressing so slow. Oh, we almost got this one. Good job, my NPC buds. No, we don't have to do the seed thing again. We can just die. Let's not worry about him. Okay, we're gonna worry about him. Get up. That's okay. He's dead. Yahoo! Hey, very cool. Can't use it, but very cool. Aiming. Hey, we can use it for Reaper in November. Very pretty. I want that in my house right now, actually. Maybe one that won't come to life, but maybe one that does. But he's just my friend, and he lives in my house. Just want a pet dragon, I guess. It'll be 23 when that expansion comes out. Wild. I think we don't have too much longer in this dungeon. Third boss will put a blue fire on you. Run to furniture, curtain, or fall on chandeliers to pass the flame off. Thank you so much. Okay. I will remember that. Blue flame. My stream disconnecting for real. You can come back. Oh yeah, and it happened in the middle of a dungeon. Hey. My stream disconnected. I can't even tell if I'm on right now. Yeah, we were almost at the end of that, weren't we? What was that even for? I feel like it's raining or nothing. Oh boy. Last few pulls. Yahoo! Huh. I'm gonna keep my mic on. Back in. That's really fun. You right back? Maybe? Yeah, okay. What's really funny is it's actually the second time I had to log back in this stream. I wasn't on for maybe 15 minutes and and my game crashed. The internet didn't go out. It was just one of those, and I was in the middle of a cutscene. And despite how I felt, I really tried my hardest to get on here and stream. So I wish the game would quit telling me to stop. That's alright. Righty-ho. Quite alright. Not sure if I should maybe go for it normally now that I learned majority of the mechanics in the dungeon. Know that it doesn't take as long, but I don't know. I really wish the game would stop telling me quit playing. I really tried to get on here today. Oh my gosh, when you're doing the trust system, that's how it fucking works? Wow, I didn't know that either. That's amazing. That is so amazing. Well, I guess we know why I made that decision then. Because I would have disconnected either way, I'm sure. Wow. Alright, let's finish out this dungeon, I guess. Blue fire on you, run to the furniture curtain or fallen chandeliers to pass the flame off. Alright. I'll do that in just a minute because I'm still almost at the end of this dungeon. Wild. It's a really good benefit to doing it this way, honestly. Especially on, like, shitty internet days, I guess. I didn't think today was. I thought my internet was fine, but wow. It just took quite a turn for the better. Only better than a few minutes ago, because it only got worse a few minutes ago, but yay! Some positivity. Yoo-hoo! I there's a chance that after taking my normal scheduled break Saturday, I'll be missing the game enough that I want to just stream as normal Sunday. But the reason I thought I might take the whole weekend to relax is I'm going to be quite busy Saturday. It's not necessarily just a relaxing off day for things to do, so we'll see. If I get a good amount of sleep, I should probably feel fine to do so. But materia, not there. Probably should have went for the open door, but interesting. This is giving me so many vibes of so many different things. Take the time off, it helps. Take a day or two to recharge. Yeah, you're right. Especially because I am helping friends move Saturday. So it's not gonna be like a time where I have any time to just like sit and chill. Most likely. And I won't really be home or near my computer for the majority of it, I would imagine, so I like to at least get some, like a good productive stream thing or game thing done on my off days, so I probably will. Woo. Probably will take just this weekend to relax. Wouldn't really. I think it would be a good 2 days to reset my sleep schedule as well. I should come back Monday in higher spirits as well. And with all the coffee and things required for the coffee preparation that I need. Maybe I'll need a little less. I guess that's more so supposed to be the goal. A little coffee when like you're sleepy is fine. I think that's what like I should be using it for. Like if I'm having like a day like today where I'm tired, but I kind of just use it as a normal supplement for energy during the day. Like I usually drink like, you know, like 3 cups of coffee in the course of like a stream. Sometimes including the one that I have before I get on here, sometimes not. Blue flame. For the boss, I mean, I'm just going over it in my head so I remember. I feel like Donkey in the first Shrek movie. Blue flower, red thorns. Blue flower, red thorns. Blue flame, take furniture. Peerless valor. Oh, why am I using AoEs? Oh no, actually there's still 2 things here. We'll just kill this guy real quick so this doesn't take forever. Now it's taking a weenie year. Not sure if it's really any quicker. Guy mad, stinks. Out of here, kill him. I don't think that's making it any quicker. Oh, he's gone. Okay. Alize's focusing the horse. Yeah. Here. He does certainly, if I was there, personally in real life, I would certainly see the giant evil horse thing as more of a threat. Wow, this is pretty and sad. Good evening, Bowmage. Welcome in. I hope you're having a good day. We actually disconnected in like a few minutes ago towards the end of this dungeon, and apparently, I did not know this, if you're using the trust system, I don't know where I'm going for the boss. If you're using the trust system, you just pop right back into where you were. I thought we were gonna have to redo the whole thing. That's not the case. We just popped right back into where we were. I thought I heard some sort of dungeon-esque sound. I don't remember what it was. I was like, no, I'm sure. I'm just gonna be standing right out there. But no. We're still here. I am taking the weekend to rest, reset my sleep schedule. I know normally Sunday is on my schedule, and Saturdays I'm usually off. I'm gonna take the weekend this weekend, come back very recharged. Things a lot more normal, and sleeping much better hours. Where is my friends? Where are my friends? There they are. Looks like they're finally taking us seriously. Right, Alize. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a great day. I was so sorry. Normally I mute my thing to clear my throat. I was so surprised when I didn't put my closed position back when we came back. So let me do that real quick. Alright, Alize. Oh, that's real energy. That's never a good thing. Oh my gosh. What was that? Oh, that's the, yeah. Or is that not the, you said blue flame. Oh, oh. I thought maybe that was a safe spot in there. My goodness. Alright, Alphino, I bet you're having a hell of a time with me. Goodness. Good thing we're doing this. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Good thing we're doing this, oh my gosh, Alize. Ran right into me. I'm glad we're doing this at a chill pace with the trust system. Makes it a lot more relaxing for once. Ooh. I don't know where that goes. Oh, what's happening to Alize? My goodness, I don't know. Okay, I assume we want to lead him to the curtains or something. I don't know. I'm gonna hang by this sofa so that just hits. Not sure what to do about that. I don't want to be next to this so I can give it my little flame thing when that time comes again. Goodness. I don't know where these go. Spread them out. And then... I don't know, man. Oh gosh. That's where I'm supposed to be. The couch. Oh. Oh. I brought it to the couch. Aha. Alright, let me do my little dancey, please. I've got my technical again. I'm gonna kick your ass. Whether you like it or not, little flame man. Oh. I had to be off of a different side for that? Really? It was how I'm paying attention. I don't know what we're supposed to be doing with these. That's alright. Alright. Goodness. Orange cross flame will burn furniture. Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm glad we're doing this the chill way. Number of swords over your head is an order. Oh, sorry, I can't. Number of flames over your head. Swords over your head is Orochi attacks, so you are the fourth one he attacks. Okay. Thank you. Those were so quick before, I didn't even see the... I imagine that the name has a... Okay, 2, 3, 4. Maybe the fourth one. Oh, and I need... Oh, so I just need to stay away from like everyone else so they don't get hit again. Is that one of those type deals? I assume. So that it doesn't... Or should I be with others? Yay! Ah. That's alright. Thank you for letting me know. It'll look like the same symbol from my perspective. Aye! Nope. It's alright. We're gonna kick his ass again. Dash is in Cleveland. Trying to make sure no one else is in Cleveland. Gotcha. That makes sense. Because if, like, you're the one he's attacking second, and you stand next to someone who's getting attacked third, you're probably both going to get hit with both of those. That makes sense. Thank you. I'm so glad we did not have to do the majority of that dungeon again. I don't know if we got anything we can use, but still cool enough. Right. Let's also tank life too, and I'll make sure no one is next to you to get and gets clear. Fair, I didn't think about that. I haven't had to relate to that since I have not done much tanking yet. I'll get there. Healing's the first step, I think, to not feeling too scared to do that. And I'm feeling a little more comfortable with that. I do want to do my astrology at some point.
That was my fiercest familiar. Oh, impressive.
Thank you.
Backlook, 'tis good to see you again after all these years.
Look. Well, I did accidentally get you and 3 others killed in the Mikiomi fight a few weeks back. She did a tank buster. I didn't adjust to avoid people. That's okay. I didn't know, so. Usually when I die, I just assume it was my fault, so.
And judging by your vigorous greeting, I dare say the feeling is mutual. To be sure, a simple shake of the hand would have sufficed by way of welcome, but I shan't complain. But you must be wondering as to the purpose of our visit. We come to beg your assistance in a most urgent matter.
Sake? Beg?
Our comrades' very souls are in danger. If we are to save them, we will need the benefit of your unsurpassed knowledge on the matter. Please, will you not sit and hear our plea?
Oh, how dare you! How dare you speak thus in my presence? It was to escape such words of temptation that I hid myself from the world of men. You are sinners, one and all, and I swore never again to have any part in your affairs.
I can only imagine what terrible events forced you into a life of seclusion. But I know that the Numo are a good and noble folk. It is not in your nature to turn a blind eye to the plight of those around you. And in treating with us, I am certain whatever mistrust you feel for man will begin to heal.
If you will not be satisfied, I suppose I could listen. After all, there's no harm in just... No, I mustn't. Not again. That damn court mage seemed to have the best of intentions too, and countless innocents died for my naivety. Oh, you know not what you ask of me. What horrors my knowledge has wrought.
On this song out because it's the one that always makes me want to cry, even when things aren't that sad.
You wish only to save your friends? Nothing more? Do you swear it?
No. No.
Oh, very well. I will hear your petition, but that is all. And I expect fitting payment for my troubles.
Commensurate with your contribution to our cause. No more and no less, I promise you.
That's fair.
With that settled, might I impose upon you to join us at the Crystarium? I'm afraid the nature of my friend's predicament calls for absolute secrecy.
Absolute. There you are. The others have gone ahead to the Crystal Tower with Bicklop. For the record, I truly wish we hadn't had to resort to using such words when treating with them. I have ever sought to convince, not compel. Yet I cannot deny that a part of me is glad Urianger shared his knowledge of the Numo with us. Had he not, Bicklop wouldn't be here. Speaking of whom, we should hurry. To keep our guest waiting would only add insult to injury. Yahoo! Alright. Alright, since we're at a stopping point for a quest, I'm going to a super quick restroom break. It will be extra quick because I don't have any more coffee to make. So I'll be back in just 1 second. Okay, dokie. I don't know why I said it like that. Sorry. Okay. Let's see what Alphino has got to say. We mustn't dally here any longer, Muconix. If Beckluck is to hear the truth, our travails in the first, you of all people should be present. Turn to the ocular dexterium. Right, we are teleporting. My ass is not walking. Not today. It is so sad to not come back with a full cup of coffee. My be right back screen is like a lie now. I've been making coffee? No, I'm not. I actually will, I think I will soon. The creamer I use is really good though. This is not just like an overwhelming flavor. It really just like brings out the coffee, if that makes sense. I'm by no means a coffee snob. I don't know much about it. Nothing fancy, but it is nice. Business with the Exarch.
I'm sorry. You mean to tell me not only that the return of night was your doing,
Yes.
but that you hail from another world as well?
Super yes. It's me.
Everything we told you, of the source, the shards, the 7 umbral calamities, all of it is true. I realize how fantastical it sounds, and I would not blame you for doubting our testimony. But given your expertise, you must surely have noted the peculiar nature of their souls.
Any other time and I would have dismissed your stories as balderdash and flummery. But upon closer inspection, 'tis plain their souls are far denser than is normal, and that they do not possess true bodies. Save you. Your body is your own.
Yes, that is quite true.
And your soul is the densest of them all.
I am the only one who's actually here. Rose. Okay. Not on the microphone, okay?
As I said before, were it not for their heroism, the skies over Norvrant would still be awash with light.
Cattail.
The realm yet at the mercy of Vorthri and the Sin Eaters. After all they have done for our home, seeing them safely back to their own, it seems the very least we can do.
That song make me so sad. I don't know what it is. Emotional, I guess, not so much sad.
Your tale is intriguing. Yes, very intriguing indeed. Simply to hear it is fitting payment in itself. As for your friends, I can but agree. Their valorous deeds on behalf of Norvrant are deserving of recognition, of their own fitting payment.
You will help us then?
I will. I would see my knowledge put to good use for a change. I do have one condition, however. I am not the spry young Numo I once was. As such, I will require assistance in my fieldwork and testing.
It would be our pleasure. We'll be laboring for our own benefit after all.
Very true, yeah. It'd be nice to get back to their real body. You've spun quite a tale, but tell me, have you given any thought as to how you might return to your world? He said, hang on, let me think about it. Quite oversight, you say? An intriguing proposition, but one which fails to account for the present state of your souls. They become highly charged, like a consequence of having maintained tangible forms for so long. Likely as a consequence of having maintained tangible forms for so long. In such an energetic, unstable state, there is no telling what may happen to their souls with the oversight. They could very well become immutable to transference, never to be restored to their bodies. That's not what we want. Actually, that's not what we want at all. Then, would it be possible to force our souls into a state of dormancy prior to transference? In theory, yes, but the soul is not a candle to be snuffed out and relit on a whim. Well, that sounds ominous. What exactly would rendering our souls dormant entail? In order to maintain a corporeal form, your souls constantly draw aether from your surroundings. The process must be halted, and the resulting bit of aether removed. Your minds would ultimately be separated from these faux bodies of yours, rendering you incapable of interacting with the world around you. A cruel fate under normal circumstances, but one which will be rectified upon your return home. That sounds a little dangerous. Leaving lifeless husks, like these poor souls at the inn in Journey's Head, corrupted by the sin eaters, their aether made stagnant by the light. Corrupted? Stagnant? Might I see these unfortunate individuals? Why? Do you think you might be able to help them? I might, or I might not. But I shan't know for sure until I've seen the condition firsthand. Then I would be glad to take you to them, on the understanding that you won't do anything which might increase their suffering. It was my faith in man I lost, not my compassion. Well, I see no need for all of us to accompany you. While you escort our guest to the inn, I will assist Oriange in creating the requisite oversight. I believe my talents would be better applied to that endeavor as well. Might I leave the three of you to assist Becklug as necessary? Let us make for Amarang, then. Let them be about it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I used to love that song so much. I think I mention that time every time I end up back in the ocular, but I didn't know what the songs I was finding on the market board used to be. I was like, yes, I need that because it's cheap and it can add to the amount of songs I have. Great story reading. Hi. Thank you so much, Denny H. Welcome in. I hope you're having a good day. I'm actually super exhausted today, so I'm just trying to power through and not trip up on the dialogue as much as I can. But I appreciate that. There's a lot of reading to do in some of these. Especially we were doing some of the raids the other day, and none of those are voiced, so no breaks in reading. So this is Halric, is it? Yes, his etheric balance leans perilously towards the light. He's still there. Good, I guess. Towards stasis. What do you suppose will happen to him? Not too bright, are you, boy? Same as all the poor souls corrupted by the light. He'll become a sin eater. You don't know that. We've defeated the wardens and banished the light from the night sky. Alric was completely unresponsive before, but now... Mumble? Then perhaps there is yet hope. If I may, there's a treatment I wish to administer to the patients. What sort of treatment? In the course of my studies of the soul, I once created a tonic which could temporarily stimulate the aether in one's body. Sorry if you hear that, that's my cat. He should stop in a minute. After some refinement, it came to be used by the Knights of Obert, then for darker purposes. Lest it fall into the wrong hands, I swore never again to make it. But for their sakes, I will not break that oath. It's weird to see Stola with such a soft voice. Yeah. But how are you today? I'm doing pretty good. A little tired. Taking the weekend to rest, and then... Oh, Simba! Please, come here. But I'm doing alright. I hope you're having a good day. It is not like... reverse the stagnation, mind you, but it should offer some measure of relief. Alright, oh look, I'm glad to see that a lot of these guys are still here. They were not, sorry. We're not doing so good when I saw them last. Which feels like forever ago. Todd stares blankly at you. It would seem the tonic has had no effect. Oh, give it a second. Goodness, Todd. This warmth I feel in my chest. Well, I guess it's working for Pano. I guess Todd just wasn't trying hard enough. I just did a dungeon and the group was arguing about types of coffee? Is it always like this, or is it always like this? That hopefully sounds like Sorry, my cat should stop in a minute. Sounds like a unique case. But not too far off. Most of the time, I don't know, a lot of the times I feel like when I'm in dungeons, just a lot of, hi, and then just, EYFP at the end. But definitely not far off were they wrong. Coffee's definitely a strange argument to have in a dungeon, especially. Like, if you have time to type, I feel like you'd be typing about something in the game. But it's interesting that that's something to get into an argument about. So funny. I could talk about coffee, but I don't think I'd argue about it with anybody, especially in a dungeon. I feel warm in my legs. They don't feel as heavy. Well, it's working for everybody except Totten, I guess. He's been there a while, though. Depends if the healer is getting mad. It's better to agree with them. Yeah, definitely. Whatever type of coffee they like, you better have agreed. Otherwise, they're not gonna help you stay alive. Sounds about right, yeah. Fortunately, sometimes it does. Yeah, whatever the healer's saying, you better agree. Doesn't matter if their favorite is like McDonald's or like gas station coffee. You better say, oh yeah, superior, it's the best. Please don't let me die. As a main tank, the healer's my best friend. Yeah. Yeah, you definitely want to agree with him then, that's for sure. They're just gonna be healing the DPS and leaving you to die. Which isn't in anybody's best interest in the end. Because not gonna get too far without the tank, probably. Now then, have you noted any change in the patients? A notable rise in body temperature and increased motor function. In most of the patients, at least. The more severely afflicted show no response. As I feared, then. 'Tis true that with the restoration of night, the corrupting influence of light will no longer grow. And yes, their bodies will naturally return to equilibrium, given time. But this holds only true for their corporeal aether. Their incorporeal aether, that of the soul, is not so easily mended. And that's not good news, because that's what we're dealing with here. Which is why those in the later stages of corruption, like Halric, you're unaffected by your tonic. Precisely. The boy's soul was gone, too far gone. His mind held together by the finest of threads. There is a chance he may one day recover, of course, but it could take years, decades even. Well, he's young, he's got time. By the gods, he could wake to find himself an old man. Better than dead, I feel like. I don't know. How would it be to sit with knowing that much of your life was wasted? Being just like an empty, almost sin-eater body. I don't know. A fine reward for his persistence. The opportunity to mourn the life he never had a chance to live. Yeah, kind of the same point Alphino just made. Oh, there must be something we can do. Look, I realize this is not why we petitioned your aid, but do you think it possible we can find a way to hasten his recovery? Maybe. Nor do I think it impossible that in treating them, we might learn something of relevance to your own predicament. I'll just take the money, please. Money, please. Money, please. Oh, that's from the last quest. Sometimes my computer's a little behind. There we go. Ready to speak of the metaphysical. Great. I suspect that the Crystal Exarch has told you of my past. That I was once a mage of the royal court of Obert, and that soulcraft was my field of study. Honor administered to the patients here is one of the fruits of my labors. I hoped to do great things for the kingdom. But in the end, my knowledge brought only suffering, plague the like of which none have ever seen. In the hands of unscrupulous men, what should have been my greatest triumph instead became my greatest shame. I mean, that's fine. Not her fault. That I do. A comforting thought indeed. But let us return to the task at hand. Finding a means by which we might revitalize these people's incorporeal aether. Do you think it can be done? Yeah, just one second. if I'd started saying this. Were the skies still ablaze with primordial light, I would call it an exercise in futility. But now we may have a chance. The method I have in mind will entail the conjuring of a familiar. They are able to amplify the energies poured into them, making them the perfect conduit for the either revitalizing magics we will ultimately employ. You're about to launch into a lengthy explanation of the metaphysics of your plan. Don't bother. I'd rather get on with doing whatever it is that needs to be done. It's all the same to you. Whatever reagents must be procured, or spells invoked, I'll do it. I admire your spirit. Very well. Your first task will be to gather the necessary materials. The purest of waters and the finest of clays, as well as a fey lantern brimming with pixie magic. We had to go see them again. If you're convinced the resulting familiar could help the patients, fine. Okay, sorry.